Hey everyone, how you doing? John Bonham here, Cape Cod Wet Shaving. Another first impression / review video for you today. Going to be a good one. Today's product was sent to me by Grown Man Shave. They reached out to me, asked me to do a review for them. I said I would happily do so. So technically this review is supposed to be over one product. However, I figured I'd do them one better, and everything I'm going to be using today is available on their website. I will put links in the description, and I will mention them in the video along with the price. And all of these items you can go and get at grownmanshave.com. Okay. So let me go ahead. Actually, I was about to start off with something else, but let me show you what I'm going to be reviewing today. And it will be this beautiful, beautiful razor. This is a Tiar Zard 6/8. Golden Eagle. Okay, look at this bad boy. Beautiful, beautiful razor. Full hollow, French tip. Okay, carbon steel, and these are acrylic scales with the feather in it. Not sure how they did that. I still got a little bit of the oil. These do come shave ready and fully oiled out of the package. I love Tiar Zard. They're amongst my favorite razors brands. Probably my absolute favorite that I own. But let me show you that again. That's real gold. That's laser etched there on the blade. Mirror polish. I love the jimps. Top and bottom. Okay. I usually only see the jimps on the bottom. I think this is the first one I have where they're on the top too. Really cool. Absolutely beautiful razor. And that razor is available on grownmanshave.com for $335. Marked down from, I believe, $380. So not bad. The soap set I'm going to be using today, it's going to be Barrister Man's Behold the Wetsis. Okay. It's a limited edition. It is still available on their website. I checked this morning. The soap is $21.06. And I will be using the matching Balm and Splash. All right, the Splash is also $21.06. The Balm is $18.94 on the website. I'll be using the Naked Armor Silver Fox Scuttle along with that. I already got the lather ready to go to save time. That is $49.95 on their website. And I'll be using the Naked Armor Black Swedish Synthetic Brush. And this is $25.70 on their website, okay? The only thing I'm going to be using that's not on there is this. I was trying to find my mustache one, and I don't know what I did with it. I'm a little peeved. But oh, it's been a while since I've used a straight. I'm excited. You don't want to fall out of the habit of using those. And here's the lather for the Barrister Man soap. I'm sure a lot of y'all are more than likely familiar with it, but if you're not, Barrister Man are some of the top-notch artisans out there. I highly recommend you try them. The scent notes of this soap are unique. It's grapefruit, rose, tangerine, sugar, cookie, dryer sheets. It's supposed to mark the 118th birthday of Dr. Seuss when they released this. They released this a year or two ago. But again, it is still available on their website, so definitely try it out. All right, let me go ahead and get lathering. Gonna be a good one. So, Grown Man Shave are a company, an American-based company. So, from what I've read on their website, you can go read this yourself. The owner, don't know his name, but he is from Newton, Massachusetts, which is actually where my sister-in-law lives. I live on Cape Cod, Massachusetts. So he is right around the corner. He is from about an hour and 20 minutes from where I live. But he moved to Tokyo and started his company in Tokyo. But again, it is based out of the US, which is very interesting. So I think that's pretty neat. Very, very different. And this Scuttle, by the way, you fill it up with water and with hot water, actually, and it keeps your lather in the Scuttle, nice and warm for you. These are beautiful Scuttles. They also have a black ceramic one, and I forget the name of that off the top of my head, but that is actually also available on Grown Man Shave. I believe they're the same price. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. I was just on the website. I'm trying really hard to remember the name of the ceramic one. Oh well. There you go. So real quick, this is different than using a double-edged safety razor. Water is the enemy of one of these, okay? Carbon steel is great to strop. I'm getting a message, sorry. Great to strop, great to hone, all that stuff. Softer than stainless, however, the catch obviously is they're prone to rust. So, water, bad, all right? Especially if you get the water in the scales here, you're not going to get that out. You'd have to take the pin out, take the scales off to get the water out, and by then damage is probably already done. You're going to have rust in the hinge pins. So what I do, I don't rinse it. Some people do. You know, methods may vary. I wipe. I take a towel, I wipe, and then I continue, okay? So that's what you'll see me doing here. And because I'm right-handed and I'm terrible at teaching myself to be ambidextrous, I'm going to start with my left. Get that out of the way, right? All right, here we go. Where's my, there it is. One more sip of coffee. And for those who have not seen me shave with the mustache, I went to Walmart. I think this is like $2, $3. This is a dental pick. And I take it and I just do this. Move the stash out of the way. Works beautifully. I forget how I found that out. I just used it one day and I've been using it ever since. It works so beautifully. So here we go. I'm only going to do one pass on camera as well. All right. I don't think I need to pull. .30-degree angle. And you'll be right as the rain. So out of the blue, Grown Man Shave messaged me and asked me if I would be interested in reviewing some of their products. I have used them before. That's where I got this set because it's hard to find because it is limited. It's mostly sold out. All right. So I had shot from them before. I'm going to do a weird thing here. This is actually my first French tip I've ever owned as well. So I am going to cross. To get right there. They reached out and asked if I'd be interested in reviewing a product. I said absolutely. And they sent me a link to their site. And coincidentally, I clicked on the link and the first thing I saw was a photo of Tiar-Zard razors. Well, as I said, Tiar-Zard are among my favorite brands of razor. And I just made a comment, something like, oh, wow, you got some beautiful Tiar-Zard razors here. And they came back and said, would you like to try one of those? And I was like, oh, geez, you know, wow. I was thinking a soap set or something like that. I said, yeah, I would love to. I was blown away. And they just came back and said, which one would you like? Oh, geez, Lou, man. Talk about generous. Because amongst the ones they had there were some Damascus ones that are about $1,400. Beautiful razors. Horn, scales, everything. Absolutely beautiful razors. And so I said, well, since you contacted me and you're generous enough to make this offer, why don't you pick a razor you would like me to use? Because I didn't want to be greedy. Because it was very tempting to go after one of those Damascus ones, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I did forget to mention I stropped this right before the video. And it's shaven. So it is indeed shave ready out of the box. I am not used to this tip. So I'm trying to be very careful if I seem shaky. And I'm trying to also simultaneously not lop off a piece of my facial hair, which would suck. So there's all my swipes. So anyway, they said sure thing. Before I knew it, this beautiful thing was in the mail. So, getting dry a little bit. Very flattered. Thank you very much for this. Let me get that out of the way. It's the only thing that sucks about straight razor shaving with facial hair. It gets in the way a lot. I'm trying very hard not to get soap in the scales there, which I actually kind of already did, so I'm kicking myself. One bad. But I've seen them around. They have some very nice stuff. They have some Boker brushes, some Tiar-Zard brushes. They do have some Tiar-Zard soap, which I'm curious about. So I do want to try that out. That they're sold out of right now, so I'll have to contact them, see when they're gonna get more of that. The scent on the soap is interesting. Very interesting. Someone I know who used it had recommended it to me, and I asked them what they thought it smelled like, and they said they thought it smelled like a fruit roll-up. I personally think it reminds me a little bit of fruit snacks, which is awesome. Got a couple of bits of my goatee there. Oh well. Whoopsie. That French tip is scary. Because one of the things I'm very prone to do is I always got this little nook right here under my ear. Even with a round nose, I'll overestimate where my sideburn is, and I'll always nick right here. And oddly enough, and it's so bizarre to me, I haven't done that with this. Look at that. It's very strange to me how I haven't managed to do that. But 14-minute video. All right. Let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do a second pass off camera. I'll come back and do post shave. All right. Give me 1 sec. Alrighty. Here we go. There's my swipes. Just a little hand towel. Does the trick well. So as far as the soap, if you like sweet, I would try it. If you like unique, I would try it. If you like sweet and unique, go buy it. Okay. I do want to point out as well, I don't have an affiliate code or anything else with Grown Man Shave. I was just very flattered that they reached out to me to do this. So I was more than happy to do it. And as I aforementioned, I found them because I was specifically looking for this set that I knew was discontinued, and they had it. So that's something to keep in mind, that they might very well sell some slightly unobtainium stuff. And again, they have some beautiful, beautiful horn Tiar Zard silver tip badger brushes. They have some Edwin Jagger, Boker, beautiful stuff. So definitely go check them out. Oh, here we go. Man, that splash smells good. Maybe the splash smells a little bit like a fruit roll-up. I'd say that. Definitely. Let's check out the balm. Barrister Man has some of the best balm in my opinion. I always get their balm if it's available. I wish I got an Oceana this year. I did get Nordost, but they didn't have the balm this year. I skipped on it last year and they had the balm last year, so I'm kicking myself. But that's what you get, I suppose. Maybe we cause enough of a stink, well, we'll make it. All right. But for those who are interested in straight razor shaving, who are interested in getting started, they, I believe I read somewhere that they consider Tiar Zard to be on the kind of more difficult scale for beginners. I don't know if I agree with that. The first genuinely expensive high-end straight razor I ever got was a Tiar Zard 5/8 walnut scale. That is the one that I started learning on a gold dollar, but actually honing my technique and getting better at it and all that was on that Tiar Zard. I learned to strop on that Tiar Zard to really learn how to strop on that thing. Haven't ruined it yet. And yeah, so beautiful. All right, well, thank you. Appreciate you watching this. Thank you, Grown Man Shave, really very much for this beautiful razor. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I got to clean it off. Use the canvas side of my strop, get the rest of the soap off there. And I do run this under hot water after I'm done, just to get a lot of the residue off. And then once I do that, I dry it, and then I polish it off, usually with a paper towel or a soft cloth, and then I actually set it in front of my dehumidifier for pretty much the remainder of the day to make sure that it is dry with the blade open, propped open, and then and only then do I store it. All right. And where I keep my straight razors is in an environment with a dehumidifier, so thankfully I never have to oil them or worry about that. So I am lucky in that regard. But all right, I think this will do it, everybody. I really appreciate you tuning in to watch this. Thank you. Go check out grownmanshave.com. They have a lot of good stuff. All right. And until next time, take care. Happy shaving. Enjoy autumn, everybody. See you.